What's going on, guys? It's Nash here. First commentary on this YouTube channel. I hope you guys can relate to the things that I talk about on this channel. I made this channel for me just to vent out my feelings about certain topics, and if anybody else feels the same way about it, then that'd be cool. Appreciate everyone for the 10 subscribers, or 11 subscribers actually. It means a lot. At least 10 people want to hear what I'm talking about and want to watch my videos. So, it's really cool when you have people like that in the world that want to support you. Even if it's a little, even if it's 1,000, 100, either or. Some people have no voice, and at least I have 10 people to speak my voice to. So, if you've ever worked in an office, a lot of times you're not really doing anything meaningful. Like, maybe it's working on a project that, it's helping you and a certain amount of people, but a lot of the times, it has no real meaning outside of the little circle that you're helping. It's not like you're a police officer or a firefighter or a construction worker or, even a fast food worker. When I was working in fast food, it was a lot more challenging, more physically demanding work than it was working in an office. A lot of stuff that you do in the office is just cookie cutter work. Just do this first, this is how you do it, do this next, and this is how you do it. And it's like the same stuff every day. And people who work in the office can definitely agree. And don't get me started on deadlines and company meetings and all this other bullshit, bro. And that's really all it is, a bunch of bullshit. Like, dude, I want to get a job just so I can work, live, and pay the rent and pay for food. I don't want to have to put 120% to everything that I'm doing. Like, that stuff is one, unrealistic and unnatural. Why should I care about your company so much that sometimes it bleeds over into like the weekend or days after, or stuff I have to worry about in the future? Like, oh, there's a meeting next week, make sure you attend it. Like, honestly couldn't care less. I'm busy with my personal life. The job should just be a part of it, not all of it. I want to do my work, I want to get in and get out. Why am I working on the same stuff for the whole month, stressing about it when I'm not even at the job? Put your life first before your job, because your job is going to be quick to replace you, but you're not going to get a chance to live again after this one. So do the most you can with it. And all that has to do with the culture of working in an office. It just sucks, honestly. I'd much rather be outside working or open air cubicle, like cubicle outside, getting fresh air in, or at least being able to open the windows. Like, I worked in a lot of office jobs, and a lot of times you can't even open the windows, or they don't have windows, or stuff like that. It's just toxic, man. It sucks. A lot of times I think about quitting the office job and then working in construction or carpentry or something with my hands, something outside, something where I can meet people face to face. And speaking about face to face, nowadays, at least from my experience, you don't even have face to face meetings. Everything's done over like Teams and Zoom and online stuff. Like, bro, that stuff bullshit, bro. And then it's the same when people are in the same office or in the same building and they're having Teams meetings with each other. Like, just go in a conference room, and if a person can't make it to the conference room, have him stay there and everybody else goes in the conference room. Like, what's the big deal? I can't believe people are trying to push this to be a natural thing for us. Like, I think all of this is gonna eventually implode on its head. You're gonna keep trying to push this AI and technology and stuff, and people are gonna be sick of it because it's so unnatural. I'm not saying that all office jobs are meaningless, but a lot of the work that you do in the office, it is meaningless. Like, at least 85% of the time. 15% of the time, yeah, it makes sense what you're doing, but just like in every other job, like retail or fast food, they want to make you look busy, so they'll have you complete or just do random tasks or random work on shit that you don't even have to do, you know? Do you ever feel like when you work an office job, you're doing your manager's work or like your supervisor's work or stuff of that nature? Because I feel like that stuff is true. The reason you feel that way is because you know you are doing it and you know they are pushing it on you because you're the literal one in the food chain. Like, a lot of times I wish I could just stand up to my boss and tell him straight up, like, I have too much stuff to work on. Go fuck yourself. Like, I don't care what you want me to do. You've already tasked me with stuff last week that I'm working on this week that I could have finished last week. So why are you tasking me with stuff that's due next week and after that? You know what I mean? That stuff is ridiculous. And whoever allowed the culture to be like that, and I don't think that's just office culture. I think that's probably the U.S. culture or work in general, whoever allowed it to be like that
Can go fuck themselves.
Cause that shit is just ass. And don't get me started about raises. 3% yearly raise should not be a standard. Who the hell is gonna want to stay at a company for 10 years just getting 3%? When you get the experience, you get more education, and you can dip out and get a different job somewhere else. And you can get paid more. At least for some career paths. But yeah, 3%?
Bro, you kiss my ass
For 3%. Shove that 3% up your ass. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot. The in-office culture versus working remotely or working hybrid, bruh, why do I gotta go into office and do the same thing that I can do at home? And I'm less productive, I'm more lazy, and it's worse for me as a person, and probably even for the company, honestly. Because I had to drive at 5 o'clock in the morning, or, even working midnights in the office sucks. And I'm not focused, tired. I could be doing all this work at home, wake up, don't have to drive anywhere, go on the computer, do what I have to do after I'm finished, you know, go do something for myself, and just have a good, healthy balance. Why have to be in the office for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hours a day? And don't give me that shit about companies are paying for the building and the lights and the infrastructure. You could have thought of this in the past, or you could have changed up your scheme. People just want to stick to the same routine that they've been following for decades. It's 2026, and sometimes people want to say that if you're working from home, you're not really like paying attention to your job. Like, I'm not gonna be busy 8 hours a day. I'm not gonna be busy 9, 10 hours a day. That's just unrealistic. Even fast food or other regular jobs, you're not gonna be busy 24/7. It's just not realistic, and I hate when companies try to make you busy. Like I said earlier, with all that bullshit work they give you. But yeah, either way, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys could relate to this topic. I know I'm not the only one that worked an office job and feels that way. And just remember, at the end of the day, live your life. Fuck the job. The job is just part of it. Don't make the job your whole life. And have a great day or have a great night. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
You've been acting awful tough lately, smoking a lot of cigarettes lately, but inside, you're just a little